A new day and a new topic. Attitude makes all the difference. We've talked about perception a lot in the last few days. Perceiving that you're in danger or perceiving that there's an opportunity. We talked about perception of danger would lead you to believe that you're unable to cope not only with change but with difficulty that arises in life. Now, there's a fancy 50-cent dinner word for perception, and it's called metacognition, which is simply just thinking about your own thoughts. Now, that once again doesn't mean that you can't feel, but once you do and you recognize it, you can come up with more appropriate responses to deal with situations and events. In other words, we want to use the thinking part of our brain to choose our attitude. Now, you often can't change your circumstances, but you can always have a choice about your attitude. If you change the way you think, you can change the way you feel, and that can make a big difference. I'm going to introduce or maybe reintroduce you to two schools of thought that have been very helpful to many. One is what's called cognitive behavioral therapy, and the other is called neuro-linguistic programming. If nothing else, we'll try to incorporate these at our next dinner party. Now, with cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, not D, CBT for short, we'll look into the faulty thinking traps that we have, and we'll try to offer more rational thinking styles. With neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP for short, we'll change the way we think by transforming the inner voice that we have. And I know that sounds really weird right now, but once I unpack it, I think you'll agree with me there. Lastly, your attitude doesn't change anything that's happening in your life. It can, however, change how well you're able to cope and recover from setbacks, and this is the quality of resilience. Looking forward to it.